Mm, 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 mm.
You are now about to witness.
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual fact. It's your man, the brand, his hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I cyber decrypted, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT strip club leading up to tip off. We flew by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the number one pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the link that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue skies. In the Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. In the Madison, the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms and fast and fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick to the assassin.
You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey! You are now about to witness.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
He's on fire!
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, guess who stepped in the house? What's good? Knicks Real Talk. We are in the building. It's the pregame show. Divine, my partner, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Philly, in the city of brotherly love. We got to go down there and get these cats because it's the big payback. We 0-1. Let's go. Let's get it. Spike, what's good? Let go. Spike, my man, what's good, my bro? Harlem World is in the building. What's good? We bring my partner here because you know I'm in because it's Knicks from Philly, man. We owe these cats one. We need really get this thing popping. Shaw Powers, my brother. What's good, my man?
Salute to you, Divine. As always, salute to the family in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Stevie K, my man Stevie K from the UK in the building. Steve, we got the UK in the building. Stevie, what's good, Steve? Good to see you, my man. Spike, like I said, what's popping? Spike, Jermaine, my brother Royster, what's popping? And Ribby, what's good, Rib? Good to see all you guys, man. Real talk, man. Thank y'all for coming in early with us, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big game. No matter how we look at it, we need to keep this game going. We won against Brooklyn the other night. But these dudes beat us twice in Madison Square Garden early in the year, man. And earlier last year, pardon me, in 2025. And it might have played them in January. I'm not sure we played them in January. I got to check the schedule. But anyway, we owe these dudes 1 or 2, and it's a good time to go get it. So I'm really looking forward to this game, man. After coming out that miserable losing streak we had, we found a way to get the Brooklyn Nets a 54-point beat down in Madison Square Garden the other night. Now we got to go down here to Philly, man, and they ain't going to show us no brotherly love, and we don't want nothing. We just want to go down here and try to get this victory against these guys, man, because we owe it to them. I'm looking forward to this game tonight. It's going to be a big one this afternoon. And Travel, what's popping, my brother? West Coast in the building. Travel, good to see you, my dude. But Shot Power, this is another game on the doctor, but an important one in the center because they right behind us in the standings. We done dropped the 4th in the standings. They 6th in the standings. We 26-18. They 24-19. So they got a good team down there. I've been saying that all year long, but now we got to go in there with our fully loaded team finally. Hopefully we could put a lot of the misery that we had in the last couple of weeks with the losing streak and all the negative energy behind us and just say, you know what, forget all that. Let's go in here. Let's get this thing popping. Let's beat these boys. Let's get back on that streak we want us to go on so we can try to get back to what we supposed to be, what we thought we was going to be. I know you got to be feeling good about the game after coming off that game against Brooklyn, man. How you feel about that thing? What's happening with you? And real talk before I go any further. Ladies and gentlemen, it's cold as shit out here.
It's freezing. It's
frozen tundra or something this month. But anyway, I had to get that out there. I know y'all keep yourselves warm because I'm cold. But anyway, my brother, what's popping, my man?
And everything good, man. Glad to be here with you talking about these Knicks, man. And very exciting game. The last game they had, they look better. They look back in wits. They did everything that we always talk about. And I expected a big win, but boy, that was a phenomenal win. So let's see if they can carry some of that energy over into this game. Because this is a team, like you said, Divine, that we have lost to. And it's payback, man. And this is another good team that we can build off of. Let's try to continue doing some of the things that we did. Run people off the 3-point line, play up in your face defense, no switchable defense at times, cutting through, open it up for people to cut through on the screens and stuff like that. They were doing a lot of that, different looking defense again, that was familiar but haven't been seen in a while. So let's see if they continue. If they continue to do that tonight, we'll be sitting here, enthused about winning tonight. And I think the Knicks are going to do some things like that. And I'm looking forward to seeing the Knicks get out there tonight and recap the losses that we already gave to these guys.
Wow, yes, salute to you. Yeah, real talk, shop power. Excellent point there, man, because I think you dead on with all that, man. So we just got to kind of follow what you just spoke about and make all this come to fruition. I think we'd be good. Apaka Knicks now, what's good, my bro? Priest to you. Queen Darlene, what's good, sister? Good to see you as well. Nick Yak is in the back. Nick Yak is in the building. What's good, Nick Yak? Salute to you, like I said, man. And Steve said in the UK, it's about 8 or 9 degrees there. It's going to be like that where I'm at tomorrow, man. So y'all just stay warm, be safe, man. Make sure y'all wrap up, man, and just be careful out there, man. Because for all them people out there who don't have the heat and all the energy, man, this is a tough one to be in, man. So y'all be careful out there and make sure you bundle up and all that good stuff, man. Because this is biting out here. But you know what? I hope it's biting down in Philly tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This afternoon, let's go down here and just do the damn thing. You know what I mean? We need to. This is a big win, man. This is a big game for us in a lot of ways. Because you know why? If we win, we feel like we getting back to ourselves. But if we lose, then we might hear the same noise we heard a week ago. You know what I mean? Right. They might say that net game just was an anomaly because it just wasn't the Nets. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that these guys really figure this out. They healthy. Cat going to be a game time decision. I put up the injury report later. But overall, I'm just excited that they get to go up against a stellar team like this here. Because if you beat Philly in Philly, I feel like, you know what, maybe what we went through might be behind us. You know what I mean? And that's how important the game is for me. Like if you beat Philly in Philly and you beat them, a good win, no matter if you win by 1 or 30, I don't give a shit as long as you win the game. And it might start to make you forget about all the stuff that happened a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. Because win a game like this here could be big for them because the competition is that stellar. You know what I mean? It ain't the Nets, it's the Philadelphia 76ers with all-stars and Hall of Famers and young talent and all that stuff. They good coach. They got everything you can ask for, and that's why they are where they at in standards. But, we just got to go out there and play our game. And like you said, man, get back to the basics, do the things that we need to do to sustain the victory, man. And this will be a good one for me. And I really feel good about this, so we can get this thing going. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this thing happening, man. And because Cats been playing some good ball. And just read Nick Yak's comment. And B has been going off. He's been playing some phenomenal basketball since he's been back. So that, our hands gonna be full today. But I like the matchup though. I want to see him. I want to see what Big Cat doesn't do against tonight if he played. Because the other day both of them was game time decisions. One of them had a back, one of them in the knee. But this might be that game with Big Cat. Like y'all been tripping off me. I'm going to show you. That's what I want to see. I want to see iron sharpens iron tonight, Shot Powers. So I want to see Big Cat and my man go at it. I put it up. I got them in the key matchup report tonight. Also, you're going to have Maxey and Jalen Brunson. You're going to have BJ Edgecombe and you name it. What's my man there? Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Paul George. But this shit gonna be crazy tonight, bro. That's why I'm hoping our boys ready to play tonight. Cause I think it's gonna be a fun game tonight.
Yeah, the matchups are crazy, and it's about matchups tonight. Iron sharp as iron. This is about matchups all night long. And the one thing I want to see, because not for the other guys, because the Maxey is going to go out there and score the basketball against the Knicks. We have a good competitive game every time we play Maxey, just as well as when Paul is on the floor, and especially in B. But Edgecombe now, he comes down here like he's been playing against us forever. He coming down, he doing this is the guy. If we can put a little, he's playing phenomenal, and he plays like this against other teams as well. But let's put a little cap on what he can do tonight. And I mean, let's go over there and try to put a cap on him. Him is the one guy that I want to see more of a quote unquote lockdown defense on him. And then we'll figure it out everywhere else. You know what I mean? I think other guys are going to step up tonight. This is a game that I think you'll see 6 or 7 guys in double digits and probably 4 of them in over 20 points tonight. I think this is going to be a big scoring game for the Knicks tonight. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. Let me give my man Tredell. Tredell, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Trendle Sound is in the building. Trendle, what's good, my man? Queen, you right on. We need that. We need to get this one today, Queen, darling. You're 100% right about that. And you're right, Nick Yak. I can see Bridges on Maxey. You know, I just put the point guard, but you're 100% right with that. Because it's going to be a tough matchup for Brunson no matter who out there. You know what I mean? Whether it's him or VJ Edgecombe or, you know what I mean? You got to deal with one of them dudes. I think they come to play tonight, Shop Powell. I really do, man. I think these guys come to play tonight, and I don't think Philly going to play a team. I don't want to say desperate, but focused. I'm gonna say a team that probably focused the way the Knicks are right now. They are probably locked in for the last couple of games, knowing they only had to go from down, like you said, like you always say, down I-95 right there to the Wells Fargo Center. They had to travel far. I think the Knicks gonna be motivated to go out there and get this thing popping on ABC, on national television. You know, everybody's starting to ride the Knicks off, act like, you know, listen, man, these cats ain't who they think they are. I don't believe that. And hopefully they can show and prove tonight. That's why I really want them to get this thing popping tonight, because I think they're gonna go out there and represent tonight. I just can feel it. These cats got Philly in their blood, Villanova boys, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Mikal Bridges born and raised in Philly. You know what I mean? These cats, they ain't like they far away from home, you know what I mean? So this ain't nothing new to them, but we need to beat them because they beat us home. Because if we don't beat them tonight, it's gonna say, okay, what happens if we see Philly in the playoffs? That means they done beat us 3-0, but that don't mean nothing. Because last time somebody beat us 3-0 in the regular season, we smoked their ass in the playoffs too. So let's not get it twisted. But it don't make you feel good about knowing that you haven't beat these guys yet, and that means your test is going to be hard. If you get to the playoffs, you got to play them. That means you know your test is going to be real hard because they got handled you in the regular season. But this team gonna do something scary today. I believe that, man. In my spirit tells me the Knicks gonna go out there and represent. Let's see if that's what it does. I hope what I'm feeling is real, because I would love to see the Knicks beat these guys, man. Just get back. I want to see them get back over where they were right before this losing streak started. And right now they won one game. Shop Powell. They just need to win another one. And then I think after that you go on to the next one game at a time. But I think it'll give them a little bit more good feeling about what they're doing if they win this game tonight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big game, man, and always, because this is the East Coast team, and we have lost to this team already. And I want to set a statement. And I mean, I don't want to feel or hear the hoopla about, oh, bro, they did 50 points against Brooklyn, now they lose to Philly. I don't want to hear it. So let's get out there and win tonight, man. Let's slow down the talk out there, because when you win, you don't talk as much. I mean, I don't want to say when you do it. What's the saying? You lose and you got everything to finger point at, but when you winning, ain't much to talk about. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to do. Let's keep winning, so we can talk about this trade that we're gonna do before the February 5th. Let's talk about that. Let's win some games and talk about who we're gonna move to make the second unit stronger. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about winning basketball games. Oh yeah, the Knicks win. They got out there. They did. And all that. And yeah, let's see if they can move Yabusele and Pacone, or if it's going to be this one and that one, or this one. And maybe they might do this. That's what I want to talk about. So let's keep winning and keep everybody more focused on what we're going to do to make the team a little better in the second unit.
Yeah, real talk. Nostalgic, my brother, was popping. Jay Chosen One is in the building. Nostalgic is in the building as well. So to you guys, man, for coming in. Real talk, man. I appreciate y'all coming in for real. Let's get it, man. See them two dudes on the screen? I hope they going to. That's what I want to see right there. Them two dudes right there. They playing tonight. Listen, Big Cat, you know what Joel Embiid could do. You got to make Joel Embiid respect that game tonight, brother. Where's the ball? And I think I'm looking forward to this one, because like Yak said, them Joel Embiid been playing real good late, since he got back in the regular regular rotation, but playing on a regular. Pardon me. He's been playing pretty good, and even though with all the ups and downs Cat been going through, but he's still been having a decent season. Still, I mean, God in the NBA putting up Cat numbers, even though he having a rough with this new trying to figure out this coaching system and does this style of play matches our coaching system. But nevertheless, the man's still putting up 20 and 11 or 20 and 12. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with that, man. You know, I just want to see him go out there tonight and let Joel Embiid know this ain't the first time you played as a man, second time you played as a Madison Square Garden. This is a different time right now, and I want to see the Knicks get out there and show and prove. And BB is in the building, buzzer beater, my brother. BB was popping, my man. Salute to you. You know, and I'm excited about this matchup. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see if the Knicks can go out there tonight and represent and get a W. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. Not so much, you know, what the players going through, what we going through as a team. Let's hopefully our team can get out there tonight and click on all cylinders, and everybody do play their part. I hope Brunson play his part, and Anobi, all these guys play their part, because we don't want this to go the other way. Knicks lose tonight, I think it's going to be just another one of them weeks of, send them out, ship them out, get them out of here. This dude ain't doing this. Like Shaw Powell said, we kind of want to get into a good feeling about the Knicks, man. We still got confidence in this team. We still believe they can do what they're going to do. And winning cures all. That's the bottom line. Winning cures all. Win the game.
That's what I was trying to say. Winning cures all, Devon. Thank you. I couldn't remember you saying.
Yeah, winning cures all, man. Then, like you said, you can't really speak about nothing too negative. But you can speak about it's gonna always be some negative in the game, regardless if you win or not. But for the most part, we just want the wins. It's about the left column, not the right column. We want them W's. We don't want the L's. And let's get one tonight, man. That's so. But ladies and gentlemen, 3:00. Streaming on ESPN, Sling, and YouTube TV. If you got a subscription, I'm guessing. And on TV, it's going to be on ABC, ladies and gentlemen, and Alaska Rule Communication Service. Wherever that might be at, it's going to be there. But I'm really looking for our guy getting out to get it popping tonight. Dave Smith, what's good, D? Good to see you, my man. So Dave Smith. Hey, Dave Smith, hey, listen, man, don't worry about it. I ain't fell off the wagon. I'm good with my boy Cat, Dave Smith. I'm good here. So Cat gonna represent, my man. Trust me, I'm telling you. We need to just go out there and represent Dave Smith. But Big Cat will come through for us, man. I believe that. So let's keep doing what he's doing, man. And I think we're gonna be okay, man. For real, for real. Steve said 8 p.m. UK time, so I won't have to stay awake until hey, that's a good one, Steve. I ain't mad at you for that.
Right.
Yeah, for real, for real. That's for real, for real. So that's a good thing, man. Because sometimes I try to stay up in them late games, like you at 3 a.m. in the morning. Woo! I know you was like, man, I got to get up and go to work the next day and everything, man. So salute to you, Steve. I'm glad you get to watch that joint at a decent time. But salute to you over there at the UK. Appreciate it. Ron Mills, what's the deal? What's good, Ron? My man, what's going on with you, my man, for real? But yeah, Shaw Powell, just like I said, another game on the doctrine but a point one. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is a big game, you know what I mean? And these next couple of games down this little stretch of run is big games because I want to set a precedent again. I want to make us relevant. You know what I mean? I want the let's die down the trade talks as much. I mean, I love these Knicks, man. I think these Knicks make it to the playoffs. You know what I mean? I think these Knicks make it to the finals. You know what I mean? And what happens in the finals just happens in the finals. But I think they're good enough to get there. And I've been saying that all year. I wasn't promising anything, but I think that they could get to the finals, man. This team is good enough to get to the finals. We just got to get back together. And I mean, win some games. Let the hoopla out there die down a little bit. Let's worry about making these minor moves to improve the team and continue to win. You know what I mean? We got to, it's it's past the halftime of the season. It's half the season is gone. You know what I mean? And this is the stretch. You know what I mean, where every game counts into the All-Star break. And then right after the All-Star break, it really ramps up. So let's win some games into the All-Star break. The All-Star break is 3 weeks away, 14th around Valentine's Day. So it ain't too far away. I mean, let's win some games until then and go into the All-Star break on at least a winning streak. And I mean, 5 out of the next, I don't know how many games we got. So let me not even put no numbers out there, but let's go on a nice little more wins than losses. So this way we could die down some things and bring some people in here that we need to help us to get to the finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. You know what? I think when you look at the landscape of the NBA real quick, Powers and whatever goes on, like I said, Detroit lost the other night.
Right.
But listen, the Thunder lost to who? The Indiana Pacers. So I mean, it's just a long season. And we just got to be able to get back on our horse and ride out to the sunset. And I think the New York Knicks will do that. I'm confident in this team, man. Like I said, you don't lose your skills over 1 month. Like, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that Knicks lost their skill after going 21 or 23-9. All of a sudden, they're a terrible team. I still believe they could do what they did. Their offense have moved back up to the third in the association, and so their defense is 17 now. So that's good. I think we got enough talent there. And I think every day they get a day's rest. Josh Hart get to heal a little more. Brunson get to heal a little more. Cat get to heal a little more. All the players. Every day they get a chance to have a day off and sit down and get their mind right and get their mental and physical right. That only going to make them better coming into this game. So I think coming off that net game, here's another thing that's important, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like they had 2 days rest. And I'm going to tell you why. That 8 minutes that they didn't play in that Brooklyn game,
facts.
That's important, ladies and gentlemen.
Very important.
Yeah, that's very important to another game, man. Because in 8 minutes, you can put a lot of wear and tear on your body in 8 minutes. You know what I mean? So you can
that's like 40 minutes. That's almost 40 minutes.
Right. So I think that was a good thing that they had that blowout, and Mike Brown had a chance to sit them guys down and let them just sit there, observe, rest their bodies, watch a young guy played pretty well too. They got a chance to do some things they wanted to do. So I hope that carries over. I hope the momentum carries over to this game in Philly when these cats ready to get it popping, man. And I think they will. So I'm excited about it. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for coming on this cold, blistering week up and down the East Coast, man. I'm glad y'all are here with us. We try to keep y'all warm mentally with this Knick talk. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe for your brothers, man. We still out here. We still grinding. We still gradually trying to grow. We're going to keep growing. Just like the Knicks going to keep growing. We're going to try to keep growing as well. But thank everybody for supporting and coming in. Listen, we're going to get into the injury report, the starting lineup, some key matchups and all that. Then we'll get back in and open up the panel, and we can get in here and talk about some more. Divine, Child Powers, Knicks, Philadelphia, and the city of Brotherly Love. Let's do it, man. We'll be right back. Yeah, yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in the building, man. Real talk. But like I said, we look at the injury reports and everything that I had, pretty much the same thing. Combo, them guys are a game time decision. I think they will play. This is a big game. I don't see why they wouldn't play. But Cat did take a big fall the other night, ladies and gentlemen. We can't forget about that, man. That game, I don't know what the Brooklyn game won. He went down on his back. I was like, see when Big Cat hit the floor, he could shake the whole arena. That brother's so strong, so huge. But he went down pretty hard the other night, so maybe that could be why they got him out there for this is that game time decision with his back. Joel Embiid with his knee, and obviously ankle with Paul George. But like I said, my key matchups, I liked the key matchups. Either way can go either way. Brunson and Maxey, McHale and BJ Edgecombe. But that matchup in the middle, ladies and gentlemen, them two big dogs in the middle right there, what I'm looking at tonight. I think that's going to be a phenomenal one right there. And I think if Cat can give us his gallant effort against Joel Embiid, I think it's going to be fine. I think he's going to represent tonight because he always do. I think Cat get a pop tonight. But let's look at some other numbers, man, and we get right back at it real quick, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all look right there, let me throw this up there. I apologize for that. I didn't mean to. Ladies and gentlemen, right there. If you look at the team stats from NBA perspective, Knicks 26-18, they 24-19. They game out behind us in the loss column. They be fourth in the standard. They sixth in the standard. We 8-12 on the road. They 12-12 at home. So that means they beat us in the guard at they play. We third in offense. Here's what's interesting to me. We third in offense. They 14th in offense. We 17th in defense. They 11th in defense. It's a 6-point swing in the defense side of the ball, percentage point, but it's an 11-point swing right here. If the New York Knicks offense can beat that 11th defense, I think we got a chance to go out there tonight and win that thing. You know what I mean? So we got to go out there and get it overall. I think our offense can, by number 3 offense, can get with their 11-11 defense. Because these kind of watch each other. Our defense and their offense is almost like a 3-point swing, but this is 8-point swing right here, 3-11. We need this 8-point swing to go in our favor. And I think the Knicks beat them guys tonight if they can go out there, Sharp Howard, and our offense and outduel their defense when it comes to contrast and styles and everything. So I think it'll be interesting to see like that. Pardon me about that, ladies and gentlemen. Them guys, like I said, we won in 4 of the last 5 games. But that was impressive right there. I know with the Brooklyn Nets, but man, 120-66, I was like, yo, that is crazy. But like I said, overall, we've been getting better defensively other than the War 14. That's not bad. We only gave up 106 to the Phoenix Suns. The Golden State one was the killer, but we only gave up 112 to the Sacramento Kings. So but our defense haven't been playing that bad. It could be better. But them guys in the last 5 games, they 2-3. They just lost to the Rockets. Oh, they beat the Rockets. I'm sorry. They lost to Phoenix. They beat the Indiana Pacers. They lost to Cleveland, and they lost to Cleveland twice. So I mean, they 2-3. We 1-4 in our last 5. They're in a white drip tonight. We in the white drip. They're in a black drip. Like I said, the same starting lineup that I had myself. And obviously the same thing I had on the injury list. I think it was the ones I had as well. The injury report was pretty much the same. So. With all that being said, it's pretty much the same thing, Chop House. So it's going to be a big fight tonight, a good one. So we got to go out there and represent tonight, go hard, and do the things that we need to do and to get this win. And I think we got to go out there and play, man. So you put all the stats aside. It's really all about the will tonight. You know what I mean? The stats don't mean nothing until you get into that referee throw that ball up. Then y'all, you know what I mean? Let's see how it's going to go tonight. And I think the Knicks going to be ready for it tonight.
I already stated, man, I think it's going to be 7 players in double figures and 4 players over 20. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a big showdown tonight. I think everybody's going to be ready for this game. You know what I mean? And I believe that it's going to be a better run defensive game, and the offense is going to be clicking. Hopefully the ball will continue to be moving like it was the last game and getting open shots. And we do have some knockdown shooters. So let's see if we could continue to do those things like that to get our shooters involved. And also we have to punish them in the paint. I mean, that's one thing that we did well. Also, we went to the hole. We have to continue to go to the hole because we have to get to the foul line. We have to get back up to over 20, 25 free throws a night. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm hoping for. So and those tokens of, I think those are some of the things that's going to help us win tonight, man. I think we're going to bully ball them down low. I hope that Cat can get I hope he works his down low game tonight against Embiid and kick it out when the double team comes. If they play against each other, I hope that that's the method that he runs tonight. You know what I mean? And let's see what happens.
Okay, this is about to open up the panel. Bring in Jay Chosen, the frozen one, because he out there in the cold. I know it's cold out there. Oh, he back in the building now. What's good,
freezing. I'm making more coffee, bro. It's so cold, bro.
It's cold, man. What's going on with you, my man?
Chilling, man. I had a late night.
Okay.
Oh man. Anyway, it happens. Yeah, but the older you get, you don't recover the same, man. So I'm like, yo, where am I right now? But I really appreciate you bringing me on. I love what you guys been talking about. I know all about your situation with this Divine, but I know where your allegiance lies. So that's exactly where the Knicks with your family, as far as over there on that side of Philly. But I absolutely despise any team that comes out of Philly at all. And this team especially, we owe them, right? It's like we owe them something. Every time we play them, every time I think about them, every time I see a box score with their name in it, I think about we should have won a championship. We should have won a championship. And the man grabbed the man's ankle and yanked him down. And that's all I keep thinking about. So every time we see it, every time I see him, you know, it's going to be a good one. But you need to ride. Look, every game you want to win. But the games versus your rivals in your division, you want to make a stand. You want to put your foot down and make a stand. And this team needs to make a stand. And this coach needs to make a stand. So, happy afternoon to you.
Yeah, real talk. I'm a Nick Nation. What's good? Let me shout out a couple of people, man. And them
What's good, brother?
Yeah, what's good, man? Listen, let me shout out a couple of people. A man whose money is always quiet. Don't never you hear make a lot of noise. Quiet money is in the building. What's good, quiet? Good to see you, my brother, my man. What's popping? Good to see you, quiet. Real talk, my man. And Akuma, what's popping with you, my man? Good, Doug, fresh, AP. You already know what it is. But first and foremost, Radu, I didn't get to shout you out earlier. Radu, what's good, my brother? But first and foremost, what's good, Nick Nation? What's good, man? I know you probably wasn't putting the thing after the other night in that garden, but you settled in. It's cold as shit, but we'll be all right, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, my man, when I left the state, I told you to close the door. When I came back, I said, close the door, B. It's freezing here, too, B.
Crazy,
and then
man.
people are acting crazy. Ain't no milk, no eggs. You know what I'm saying? Well,
You ever see that guy? You ever see that guy do that? The Italian dude? It's gonna snow. No milk, no eggs. Yo, what's with that? Like no one ever bought milk or eggs before until it snowed. It's crazy.
Yo, it's crazy here. You talk about people out there for people arguing, going crazy at the Home Depot, the Lowe's for gas cans, generators. Oh my God. I was like, whoo. And you know, crazy, we might get a dusting.
Probably.
You know, a couple of flakes, a couple of ice flakes. That's it. Yeah, man. Listen here, man. I don't count that game the other night. So
I know that's right.
That was G League. That was G League-ish. Let's see what's happening tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. It is what it is. We know the disconnect between, between Cat and as far as the coach and things like that. You know what I mean? The stories are out there. They're more likely probably gonna move him. You know what I mean? To the degree right now, the relationship between him and Brown. You know what I mean? If they can handle it like professionals, and each one contribute their best, for all parties, and then probably after the season, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It doesn't, whatever's going on with it, the mental aspect of it, the physical and mental, begin to intertwine between each other. It is what it is. The defensive woes, the new responsibilities. He's sensitive to nature. I'm pretty sure they dissected even when Brown, talked about simplifying it, but then he said simplifying it, but then he was specifically talking about Cat and actually saying, hey, that it kind of implies that his IQ and between his IQ and his physical abilities are not able to handle the load and which, and the responsibilities of what's, being placed upon him. He's unhappy about it. He's uncomfortable with it. But it could change because sometimes for players of how you see things or things happen, all of a sudden it could click in. You never know, because if they have to continue going through the season with it, there's a positive side to it too, and maybe that may come out of it. But as it stands now, you know what I mean, there's going to be some movement, you know what I mean? And until February 5th, regardless if it happens or not, even what you're being told, nobody is going to be really settled. But in the meantime, can we grow defensively? Perhaps we can. We need to. Can we grow better understanding what we need to do on offense? Perhaps we can. You know what I mean? There's still a positive point in this, because if Cat is a young man or any of our other players, because you never know, it could be some of our other players as well too. But everybody, if they stay professional to a point, there is always still a lessons to be learned. And hopefully, you know what I mean? And we can get some point of, regardless, you can get some point of positivities out of it. It's still basketball at the end of the day. And let's just hopefully that they could push through it. Tonight's game, man, let's just hope, hey, bro, you gotta come right out. You gotta come right out. You gotta hit shots, that's for sure. And right out, you know what I mean? You gotta present to them to say, hey, I'm not going to give you a lot of space. Crowd this space. So, but that being said, brothers, it's good to see y'all. You know what I mean? We're staying warm. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And we not fly like y'all up there, you know what I'm saying, with the fly gear on and all that, but you know what I'm saying? Shot Powers over there, you know what I'm saying? He got his gazelles on. Look, he froze it on the frame like that. He froze it on the frame. That's what I'm talking about.
But you go hard with the Scully though. You go Scully and Charlie.
Yo, bro, I just came from out there. I was just in line at U-Haul to get 2 tanks filled up. I was outside for a half hour, bro. For frozen.
Some people in the chat, man. AP, like I said, AP, I got you on that, man. It'll be opening soon, my man. I promise you that. And on Dias, what's good, my man? What's good? And quiet money, much love, my brother. Good to see you. Peace to the God of our wives. Queen Steph, say no more. No introductions needed for Queen Steph. Queen of the universe. Queen Steph, what's good, sister? Appreciate you coming. I had a good blast last time you were
going. Catch up to her tomorrow, too.
Yeah, had a good play. I'm getting about. I gotta hop on with it, man. Because she always makes sure she always represents for it, man, real hard, all the time. Preach Queen Steph, appreciate you, sister. Real talk. Dan Lit, what's popping? What's going on with you, Dan Lit, my man? Really good to see you as well. Ron Mills was popping. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe for your boys. Listen, man, I can say this real tonight. It's gonna be a good game, a tough game. This is the James Brown big payback game. They beat us twice in MSG. We need to get that respond and the buddy love tonight. Whatever it's gonna do, it's gonna do. I believe our team is healthy right now. They fully loaded. Iron sharpens iron. Let's go get it, man. I ain't got no time for the bullshit. Knicks got to go out there and represent for the nation tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because it can go two ways. They win the game tonight. It seems like we might forget about all the shit that happened a couple of weeks ago. But if we lose that game tonight, all that shit that happened before that net game is coming right back to fruition. So the Knicks, they got to take it upon these Powers and Jay Children and Nick Nation. We got to go out there tonight and just go out there and play Knick basketball. Like I said with the stats, we third in offense, they 11th in offense. We 17 in defense, they 14 in defense. So our numbers is a little bit better than theirs than a certain side of the ball, but that don't mean them numbers don't mean nothing to that guy throw that ball up in the air, like I said earlier, and then y'all smack each other around. You know what I mean? So the numbers and stats mean one thing, but all that shit go out the window when the ref throw that ball up. But I believe this team going to come out there and respond tonight. I just believe it. I believe they had enough of this stuff. I mean, they got to get back to December basketball to me, Shaw Powers. They just got to get back to December basketball, not January basketball, December basketball. When they was lighting up the NBA, they had all us like, this team definitely going where they're going. Then the plane started tapering down. They better get that shit going back up the other way. The turbulence hit them and they got shook a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's hope we can get the turbulence out of the air and this team, man. Because like I said, they still got the same players they had last year, going to the Eastern Conference Final with a couple more. They still got the players they would have coming into the season when they was killing the NBA. So now let's see. There ain't no excuses now. We can't say injuries is a problem. We can't say that because they all, you know what I mean? So let's see if they can, man. I hope they go out there and play hard tonight, man, and win the game and just get another win on it, because now they down 4th in the conference now when they were 2nd a couple of days ago. So that goes to show you, though we beat the guy by 54, to the Nets almost beat Boston in double overtime last night. Oh my God! So
man, I was pulling for that so bad. My God!
I want that game, man. And so we got to get it, Shop Out. I think it's going to be important we go out there tonight and play with the sense of urgency, man. Just get gritty tonight. Them dudes is gritty over there too. They got all they got back. Oubre and everybody's back. We're looking to go hard, so we got to get up and go hard tonight, Shop Out. We want to win this thing for sure.
If you notice, like usually around this time, teams are kind of like make bigger moves to like leave themselves away from each other and stuff like that. And this year it's not so. First place team right now, I forgot, I think it's 7 games, 6. So I don't remember how many games it is, but it's not many games that we have to win to get back into first. Just like we have 2 or 3 games, 3 or 4 games out of being the play-in. You know what I mean? Or we're 2 or 3 wins to be back in second place. So everything is bunched up here, you know what I mean? And right now is the perfect time to win against good 500 teams going down this stretch and get back playing good basketball. And I believe the Knicks tonight, like I said, I think the Knicks are really going to get out there and want to perform tonight. You know what I mean? And my fandom tonight, the Knicks get out there and they play basketball, something similar to what they did the last game against Brooklyn, pushing people off the 3-point line, playing good stellar defense and that crunching, whatever they call it, they just all collapse on everybody from 3 angles, and I mean, not letting too many backdoor plays going and stuff like that. So I'm up to see whatever the Knicks get to do tonight. But I think it's going to be effective. And like I said, I think it's going to be 7 people in double digits tonight. 4 of them is going to be over 20 points. And I think this is going to be a big win for us to start thinking about that smaller trade with Pacone Daddier and Yabusele instead of thinking about no trade that's never going to happen, because I don't think Cat's going anywhere this year. No halfway season thing. I don't think that's going to happen, in my opinion. So let's get more focused on winning games and who we're going to move for Pacone, Yabusele, if you want to throw another name out there, Tyler Kolek, or whoever we want to throw, but whoever we want to move, who we're going to move to make this team strong in that second unit.
Let's get it real quick. Before I go to Jay Chosen, let me just throw this up, get this segment out the way, then we can really just chop it up, man. I just want to make sure I get all the segments out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the schedule, Philly, Sacramento, we go up to Toronto, who's now in front of us. Portland, got them in Portland. We got LeBron James, them coming to town. We go to Washington. They've been playing pretty good. Then we got Denver, and we at Detroit, at Boston. So, I mean, even in the next 10 games, if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, to me, 6, I think the Knicks, definitely the next 6 games is winnable. No question in my mind about that. Toronto going to be harder for Toronto because we beat them in the Garden. They kind of going to be looking forward to that game because we played them after we played Sacramento. But if you look at the Toronto game, then you got Portland in the Garden, obviously LeBron James coming to town, him and Luka and them, Washington, then we got Denver in the building, and then we obviously go to Detroit, and then we got at Boston. These next 10 games, guys, is huge for us. And I really hope that we find a way to get a rhythm, Jay Chosen, and get back and get on our P's and Q's and just do the things that we've been doing, because the February game, let me see, excuse me 1 minute. I'm going to let y'all know what I mean by that. After the Denver game, the Denver game is February the 4th. The trading deadline is February the 5th. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games before the trading deadline, Jay Chosen. So I think this is a really important stretch for the Knicks in these next 7 games, just due to the fact we coming up close to that thing right there.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, I'm so torn about this, because we were ripping and running. You know how it goes. It's all good just a week ago, right? Right. It was all good just a week ago. And you know this, everybody knows the song, everybody knows the good tune, everybody knows the deal. But I call it the pre and post Emirates Cup. That's exactly what happened. We were rolling into there. And when we rolled out of there, we literally rolled, like stop, drop, and rolled out of there. And we got to find a way to get back to what the coach needs to sit them down and show them what they were doing correctly. Now, I'm not a coach. I'm not inside their area in the garden or the practice facilities. I don't know what he's doing, but I hope to God he's doing stuff like that. Like, hey, this is what you guys are made of. This, right? Amping them up. This is who you're made of. You don't tell somebody, like, all the nonsense, the outside nonsense. It's so unneeded. You know what I mean? Like the calling out of people or people pointing out of something. Look, Cat is as frustrating as it might be for some people, is an all-star. He for many years of his life was borderline on that superstar. Last year's numbers was a superstar numbers. So, I don't blame one person on this particular thing. I blame all of them. Now they have to get back to it. Find that glue that made it work. Get out on them. There is no wing stop. There's wings and things. You know what I'm saying? They have to remember who they are. And sometimes when you're going through a rough patch, whether it's life or whatever it might be, sometimes people just need to remind you of who you are. So that's what they need to be reminded. And tonight and today's game, this afternoon's game, is a perfect game to remind them who they are. A perfect game. The rival, right up 95, right there. One of our biggest rivals ever. Between them and Boston are number ones. So I expect a crazy good game. And I want to see Brown without his hands in his pocket. I don't need to see him screaming like Tibbs and turning, crazy and different, whatever. But I want him to bark out something. I want him to come out in defense of his team. That's a foul, ref. Like, that's not hard to say, right? I just did it. That's a foul, ref. That's easy. You know what? And when a young man sees an older person, their coach, do that, because the coach is an extension of a father figure type. When they see him do that, that really does something for them. Like, my coach believes in me. He understands. All right, cool, I got him. Now I'm going to get busy. It's just little things like that. You never know exactly what happens, but little things of like encouragement and standing up for them. There is no one blameless. All the way to Brunson. There is no one blameless. Right. So it's time for us to get back on track. And you know this. You said it, winning is the cure for all things.
That's right.
We had a time period where we won 9 last year and lost 3 straight. The whole world came flying down. Yep. Let's win 9 again. One step at a time, one game at a time.
That's facts. It's all about perseverance. And let me make this note. Let me shout out some people in the chat. But ladies, I remember the Milwaukee Bucks, and after this, even if the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm bringing this up because Jay actually helped bring me into it. The Milwaukee Bucks and the Lakers at the Emirates Cup, one of them went 3-10. I think it was the Lakers. When they won the Emirates Cup, they went like 3-10 after that. Milwaukee Bucks, like 2-8 or something like that. So Knicks, you know what I mean? Is that because they're so high off that damn win, they forgot like that you still got a half a season to go. You get high off that Emirates Cup, thinking like you won the real championship and shit. Yeah. Still got games to play, you know what I mean? So I say all that to say that's why I'm not too concerned, because I see that happen before coming off that Emirates Cup. The Lakers went like 3 and something, and then, like I said, Milwaukee went like 2-8, 2-9. And shit happens, you know what I mean? But we gotta throw all that shit behind us. That's why I'm glad Jay put the Emirates Cup thing up, because it's real. It's real, and people get lackadaisical. You feel like you won the whole damn thing, and you didn't win the whole thing. You won the part of something, and I think that's what they all fall victim to, because they get too hyped on themselves because they won that thing. And you shouldn't be celebrating, because you know why? You got a game the next day. When you win the NBA championship, you off for the whole summer. When you're in the Emirates Cup championship, you got to go play a day after that. So they all high up juice and shit. So,
it's true. It's so true. There's no parade. There's none of that crap is happening. You got to get back to business. And I think, and listen, you know what? You have been to Vegas, and they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know, I think that there's so many things happening right after that. No excuse for lose. No excuse for but look, you just said in Milwaukee, it happened in Milwaukee. It happened there. You expend so much energy trying to win this thing that they made up in the NBA to showcase that we are that squad. We are that team. And then when you come back, you hit alone. You drop down. And you know what? I expect our team to rise back up. I really do. I feel it.
The schedule helps us too. what you
Yep.
put up, Divine. That did you look at the days, the gapping of the days?
The nice
So
little,
now, you know what I mean? So they should have quite a bit more energy. There's days where there's 2 games in between a lot of them. So these next 7 to 10 games, let's see where their energy is and if they can go on that run, because it really is important now to go on that run because, hey, there's no excuse about being, run down from the schedule. The last points of all of these last ones, we have been run down from the compression point of that schedule coming off the Emirates, not the Emirates, whatever it's called. Is it the Emirates Cup? Yeah, so the Emirates Cup coming off, the cup. So coming off that, you know what I mean? The compression point of our schedule was really intense on us. Now it's loosened up a few days. Like now, matter of fact, isn't this the first game where we'll really be playing them with a full scale point of at least 2 days off and not coming off back or entertaining backs off of them, right? If I'm correct. So let's see where they're at, man. Let's see where they're at.
Let me shout out some people in the chat, man, who jumped in the building. Norica, what's good to see you, Noro. Good to see you, my man. I just want to shout out everybody I've seen in there, and I didn't get the shout.
Norica. It's New York. It's pronounced New Yorican, my friend. New Yorican.
Mellow Mike, what's good? Mellow Mike, good to see you as well, my man. Salute to you as well, Cam, my brother Cam from the Kickback. You know where it's at, Cam. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the building. I seen let me get my man in there because I seen them as well. Gibson, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. Wolverine, what's popping? Billy Goat, what's good, Billy? Good to see you, my man. Andai, Wolverine, the whole chat. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe for your boy. Size 9 is in the building. D. Ross is in the building. Knicks Real Talk is in the building. Knicks in Philly. Ain't no brotherly love shit going on today. Go down there and bust that ass today. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Yeah.
Go down there in Philly and let them know we ain't eating no cheesesteaks or nothing. We going up in there, handle some business and get on up out of there and feel good about ourselves. That's what it got to be, ladies and gentlemen. You know, everything else will come after that. We'll deal with it. But tonight, we just need the Knicks to win. We just want to win. Celso Porto, what's good, my man? Shifty
Please
Lee,
win. Please.
What's good?
Please.
Shifty, man. Bad. Yeah, just win,
I hate
man.
losing on national games. I hate losing on national TV, national games. I got a lot of hater friends that typically don't see our games.
Soon as
But
they
when
gonna
see
call
them
you, right?
nationally,
Soon as they
you know what I'm
lose,
saying?
hey, what's going on?
Want to be on my Facebook, want to be on the gram, want to be hitting me. You know what I mean? I hate haters like this. So please win, please, please. Sugar on top, whatever I got to do.
It's only gonna go 2 ways. It's only go 2 ways, right? Listen, if they win, we good. If they don't win, it is gonna be on crazy. So that's why I want them to win, because I know they can beat this team, but if they don't win, we're gonna be back in the last week.
It's gonna feel like it a little bit. Right. I mean, and it shouldn't be, but it's definitely going to be, because it's really not outlasting right now. You know what I mean? People still talk about it. I mean, let's, like I said, win tonight, we prolongs the longevity and all the other stuff that's out there. And let's make these move in February, because that's when they're going to make the move. They're not going to make it in January. It's going to be right after February, after that break, when that money breaks into February or what it is, to get that salary, whatever however they call that salary, whatever, to reduce the salary cap of money to give out to the player, whatever. And that's what is going to happen. And we just going to have to wait and see. I just hope it's the two or three players that's been mentioned for a small trade, aside from trying to, break up this team that's, I think can pull it back together, man. They, like I said, you underestimate Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn, they just went to a double overtime with what you call Boston last night. I mean, just lost double overtime. I mean, they played basketball. We beat them when they were trying to beat us. And I think the Knicks to get out here tonight. This is just a nice little stretch, man, where we can really, really hone back into what we were doing.
Damn right. Yeah.
Word up, man.
Well, what you do, and I know, just go ahead and give me your thoughts and ideas about tonight, and we'll go around the panel and get up out of here real quick.
Control the pace, grab your rebounds, shoot your free throws, shoot over 37% from 3-point tonight. Tonight, rebound is a big thing for me, offensively and defensively. You shut this team down by limiting them to one shot. You know what I mean? Let's do that tonight. Let's get our assists back up. We are under 27 assists now, stat-wise. Let's get back over 27%, 27 assists for the night. So we need to do that more. That means that we have to pass the ball and get the ball back around Look real good in Brooklyn. Let's see if it carries over tonight. I got the Knicks winning tonight. A tough game. I got the Knicks winning 119-114. New York Knicks. 119-114. New York Knicks. And my player of the game tonight is Josh Hart. Triple-double for Josh Hart tonight. Let's get it.
Hold that thought for a minute, Jay Chosen. Hey, Norican, if the New York Knicks, I must answer Norican's question. Hey, Norican, if the New York Knicks lose the game today, the next one, fire Mike Brown, let Rick Brunson coach the team, and let it carry out the rest of the season. That's my point. I'm dead serious. If the New York Knicks lose 2 games in a row, fire Mike Brown, let Rick Brunson coach the rest of the season, and we deal with that shit later on in the off season. Word is one, they better not lose these games. Come on, now.
They can bring Tibbs back. He's still on contract.
Right, he getting bad paper. Go ahead, Jay.
We can bring him back.
He is still on contract. He is still on contract.
The money, right?
I ain't mad. Bring him back. That's my man. I like it.
I'm gonna tell you something funny, man. You never know what you really had in somebody till they're gone, and that's the truth in life. And this man, that you just said, rose us up a level every year. Whether we liked his style or how he did it, that don't matter. He rose us up a level every year. Either way. But would he be using some of these guys to help us win some of those games?
No.
Like stuff? No. So who knows? You know what I mean?
All people circle of trust we'd have been messing with.
Yeah, exactly. So look, we deal with what's in front of us. We need. I think the recipe is way more like closer to 30 assists. Really moving that ball around, you know. And I agree with Sean on the assist number. We have to dominate the boards, and we have to do crisp, cohesive passing. See each other, move, pull. You pull Embiid, even though Embiid can shoot from outside, he is not the same Embiid he used to be. Just like Drummond's not the same guy. They got bad legs. They're slower. They play well. They're good players. I'm not underestimating. But Cat's faster than them. There's no reason why he can't bring him out and then drive back in himself. Go do that. But I don't want to see Cat lingering on the top of the key every single play. All right, get down there, get physical, be tough. JB, look up, take your shots, pass crisply, make sure that you are passing, and just take it to these guys, man. Take it to it like Hearns and Leonard, like a Hearns and anything. You're back in the day. I was just watching boxing, but I was just watching Hearns fight a few minutes ago. So, listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go New York Knicks 118 to 109. 118 to 109. New York Knicks.
I like that.
Pull away at the stretch. Hopefully pull away from the beginning and then keep it kind of paced away the whole time.
Okay, yeah, it's like 118, 109. You had 119, 111, right? Shop hours?
Yeah, mine was yes, 119, 111. No, it was not. That's
119, 114, right?
119, 114. Yeah, I had a close 119, 114. Thank you.
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, because you said 118. You threw me off. I was missing.
I said 118, 109.
Yeah, 118, 109.
We can curse on this show?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
We curse on this show?
This is our
we in PJ-13? Okay, let me tell you what I want. Let me tell you what I want. I want some motherfuckers coming in real aggressive. I want somebody elbowing a couple motherfuckers here. I don't know what the goddamn motherfucking score is, but I know we better win. I know Mike Brown said he's gonna simplify motherfucking things, and if he's gonna simplify it, all I want you to do is put the goddamn ball in the goddamn basket. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go down on the other end, and the motherfucker come down, boom! I want you to hit a motherfucker here. This is what I want. It's on national TV. Stop embarrassing us as fucking Knicks fans. We're Knicks fucking We grew up as Knickerbockers. Now, goddamn, somebody get out there, hit somebody hard, and put the ball in the basket. That's all I goddamn want. I want this other bullshit. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear
One
you.
of your players, you run over there and you give him the business. Cut
You
the
bust his
bullshit.
head.
This is
Yes.
what I want.
Hey, y'all see what the cold weather do to people, right?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened in the South. When it get cold in the South.
You see what the cold weather do?
Man, not
Hey,
for the
Nick Nation
salad.
Max,
Let's
they
get
ain't
some
getting no
meat
eggs.
in
They ain't
there.
getting no eggs and milk.
You know what I'm saying? This is what all I want. Take it back to the 90s. Whatever you got to do. Run some of their videotape. Show. I don't care about your offense. Show them what they did on defense.
Yep. Say
Show
it
them
again.
how they
But
acted. That's all
Yep.
I want.
Yeah,
Be aggressive. Punch somebody here today.
I got an
Something.
extra loaf of bread, brother. For real.
You got some bread? You got some bread? We're like an hour and 10 minutes away. I'm on the Things
It's
are
all
tight.
good. Hey, listen, that's a great point, man. Everything you said, we need that energy doing that. Like they said, we need them to have that energy.
That's a fact.
Knicks got to have that. I don't give a you know what energy. Go hard or go home. Iron sharpens iron. Let's get this shit. I'm gonna tell you what I think the Knicks need to do, and I give my score. First of all, they need the bully ball. I'm gonna tell you why.
Bully ball,
They
yes.
got awesome perimeter defenders in Philly. Paul George, Maxey,
Yeah, they
Ed
told
Cole.
me.
They got some perimeter defenders on that perimeter. But Embiid ain't the 10-year to go Embiid. Big Cat, Brunson, them, get down there, Mitchell Robertson, all them, Josh Hart, just like he said, Jay Cho said, it got to be that slugfest, like Thomas Turner and Hagler, whatever. They got to go
Yep.
at it. Tonight,
Yep.
we got to go out there and bully ball the shit out them dudes. Because if you sit out there and launch them 3-pointers, they're going to shut y'all down on that perimeter. So I think the Knicks need to go out there tonight, just pound the paint, get uber aggressive. I like the way our guys been, especially like guys like Deuce McBride, salute to Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson been playing phenomenal. These two guys right there I mentioned have been really playing good ball despite the Knicks going through what they're going through. We just need to all come together form like Voltron today, come together collectively as a unit, just get back to playing New York Knicks basketball. Don't even worry about what they're going to do. Play your game. We got all-stars over there to me. We got guys who can knock down three-point shots. We got guys who can get in the paint. Like Shaw Powell said, we need Josh Hart to have a Josh Hart Swift Army knife game tonight. But I want to see our wings and things become Wingstop again.
Yeah, the wings and things. Yep.
Wingstop.
I agree with you. Yep, I agree.
I want to see Anunoby made Paul George earn every goddamn point tonight. Make
Yep.
Paul George earn every point. And I want to see
And a
Kel
buddy.
Bridges get on. If you're going to be a Maxey or you're going to be an Edgecombe, y'all got to lock these boys up tonight. You got to lock them up. That's all you. That's the only way you. And Oubre is a handful. Josh Hart can deal with that. Whatever the case may be. Well, I think we play defense tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think we get a pop of the night. I think their defense is 17th, 14th in the league. So I'm gonna go New York Knicks 120. Them dudes tonight, Philadelphia 76ers. I'm gonna go 120, 110. I think Knicks roll out there 120, 110. I know it might be a little. I think our offense can perform pretty well. After coming off that game against Brooklyn, I know it's Brooklyn, ladies. I get all that. But what only reason I'm saying that because I think that Brooklyn game gave them a rhythm. That's what I'm trying to say. Not because they scored. It was Brooklyn. I think
Right. They looked much better in that game.
Yeah, they had a better rhythm. So I'm hoping that rhythm translate to somewhat tonight. But them wasn't gonna be hard. Like you said, you got Grimes out there. Excuse me, size 9. You got Quentin Grimes out there. But what we got going on too is good. And Mike Brown, I'm asking you if you play DeWara, don't take him out for Yabusele. That's all I'm asking you. Let the man play the rest of the game. Don't put that boy in there for 3 minutes and he knocked down a 3-point shot, plays a good defense. Next thing you know, he don't play the rest of the game. If you let the man play the rest of the way out. My man,
I don't want to see no more Yabusele all year.
He's gonna be here anyway. So you might as well let DeWara get his nicks and bruises, Tone Crow. Let him get his learning experience.
They don't need him to get hurt.
Yeah, let's get it, man. So I got a Knicks 120, 110. Great show. Thank you guys for coming in, man. Let's go get this thing, man. We need this win tonight for a lot of good reasons. This is a James Brown big payback. We got to get some payback. I want some payback. We get revenge.
Damn right.
Revenge. I want revenge. We want revenge.
Payback.
I'm gonna get my revenge.
Let's get it. But listen, man, y'all enjoy the game. We will be on Tuesday. They got Sacramento. That's a good thing because they don't play for 3 days. So I mean,
Right, because all of these games is like a little game was so off and stuff. It's a good stretch right here to get a couple of good wins in, man. Let's get it.
I'm gonna tell you what's only bad about that real quick before we go. They gonna give us 3 days off with Sacramento. Then we gotta fly the next day and play the next day against Toronto. So we go from Sacramento home, then we gotta go to Toronto back to back, ladies and gentlemen. So other than that, then they got 2 days off.
That's across the country, ain't it?
Yeah, right.
Above us, right?
Above and the opposite on what's name here, both.
Yeah, right. Toronto's above us, right?
Yeah, they're above us. They're
both above us. Sacktown is right up there with
Sac. Good thing about Sac is in the Garden though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
in the Garden.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they got Sac in the Garden.
No, Sacramento, California. This is over here. I wasn't sure.
Yep. Then they got.
All right.
But let's get it, man. Let's enjoy this thing. Let's go, Nick. Salute to everybody in the chat. Johnny David, I get the shout out. I see you in there. Johnny David, my brother, what's poppin'? Johnny David was good. Good to see you. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Let's go, Nick. A quick question to all my Giant fans: how y'all feel about that Harbaugh signing? Salute.
Love it.
I see. It's okay.
Listen, that was a good signing because you know
I think it's better than
it's a good signing. You finally got a coach in there who got
that notice
credentials. Like all the coaches we've been having, the Schumers and the Dables, they ain't did shit. This man, did something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they recycle too many of these same guys.
Yeah,
I just think the league recycles too many of the same guys to me.
Yeah, but you know the difference with this one, Nick. I believe that he knows attitudes.
Yeah,
because he came from where he came from. And so he can deal with attitudes different.
In about 6-7 months, what he's going to do about 5. What's this? 1 year, about 5-6 months. We'll see what he's going to do because I think his credentials is great. Let's see if he can play with this young nucleus that we got coming here. You know what I mean?
Here's why I say that we haven't had a coach this good.
That's true.
Since Tom Coughlin.
That's true.
Think about
that. That's true. I'll give you that. That's true.
Nobody says Tom Coughlin could do what this man could do. We got right now.
That's true.
The only one could do what he could do was Tom Coughlin. So that's why I'm excited.
Right.
Yeah, man, we need it. And our Mets look good too. I like them signings they did. I know we lost our book.
I see y'all later, man. Yeah,
man. I like the Yankee man in the building.
Right.
Go Yankees. Trying to trade my boy
I ain't trying to hear y'all.
By the way, real quick, if you love the Mets, I'm rocking a Mets show called the Mets Lounge. Come check it out. All right.
I'll come over there and listen to y'all.
Yeah, man. You'll enjoy it.
I'm coming over to hate. You'll take haters.
Yeah, we take haters. We love haters. Right, Divine? We love haters.
We love it.
I'm here for it. I'm here all for it.
Peace.
Peace.
You are now about to witness
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We the Google app and Google Maps. We reviews on YouTube, frugal with stats as usual. Fact, it's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis on a pregame show. Read the script, you know we get it like crypto in the rip though. I cyber decrypted, we locked them from the get go. On the Nick show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt. The KRT strip club leading up to tip off. We flew by confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like our charm. We a cheat code, we rolled the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, summary in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we apply to from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. In the Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of fashion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick kid assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
He's on fire! He's on fire!